Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen. I want to talk to you about, in fact, you know what, let me just say this. I want to apologize if y'all hear crickets in the background, like chirping. I can hear it in the room. I don't know if y'all can pick it up on this microphone. I went and fed my tree frogs today. They still sleep. They ain't ate. So these crickets are just acting a fool in there. I do apologize. But listen, let's jump into this news. I seen this story first thing this morning. And this is as crazy as it gets when it comes to flying on planes. Now, we all, right now, the whole nation is on edge about getting on a plane, you know, with all of these catastrophes. And in addition to these catastrophes, you got a bunch of people that's running around here acting a fool on the plane. Just did a story last week where a lady got butt-ass naked and ran on the plane. You know, ran up and down the aisle of a plane, telling them to stop the plane. And she had mental issues. But this one right here, I don't understand it. And this is by far one of the craziest ones I've seen, you know, lately, of somebody acting up on a plane soon as it takes off. Now, this happened Monday, right? And this flight, I think it was a Georgia flight bound for Miami that hit turbulence just moments after takeoff. Now, you see this guy right here? This guy's name is DeLange Augustine. He's 31 years old. Him and his sister got on a plane, supposedly headed towards Haiti or something. I mean, because they're going from Georgia to Miami, and then they were supposed to be going to Haiti. This guy right here has some type of fit, and I'm not going to tell you why he did this, but this thing is crazy. Take a look at this story. You ain't going to believe what you hear and what you see in this video. There's no way I could have sat on that plane and remained calm. Check it.
Off the top at 10, an unsettling flight from Savannah, Georgia to Miami leaves passengers shaken after they say a man on their plane began behaving erratically. Witnesses say he started screaming and stomping when the wheels went up. I'm Jim Barry. They say he then swallowed rosary beads and kicked a flight attendant in the chest. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us live from MIA with this exclusive. Anna, bring us up to speed on this.
Well, Jim, I spoke to a passenger that helped to take this man down, and he tells me this entire ordeal was the most disturbing thing he's ever experienced in his life.
This Savannah flight bound for Miami hit turbulence just moments after takeoff, and we're not talking about the skies.
Myself and my friend were talking, we're like, we could have to take this guy down.
Rob Rosenberg was on this Monday night flight when he says a man, later identified as 31-year-old DeLange Augustine, started violently shaking and screaming moments after takeoff. Rosenberg says the crew and passengers initially thought Augustine was having a seizure.
He started stomping his feet violently, like heavily, and screaming. It was kind of a chant. He was talking about devils and possession, and it was like, you have to kind of see it to believe it, sort of thing.
According to the criminal complaint, when Flight Attendant 2 approached Augustine to check on his welfare, Augustine turned in his seat, lifted his legs, and kicked Flight Attendant 2 in the chest.
He was being so violent, you were like, this is not normal.
Police say after he kicked the flight attendant, the pilot decided to turn the plane back to Savannah. But Rosenberg says the man continued causing a scene by kicking the back of another passenger's seat.
Destroyed this other man's seat. Like, he kicked it and punched it and just buckled the seat completely over.
Rosenberg says once they were grounded, Augustine once again became violent.
He just charged the front doors of the plane, like swinging wildly.
That's when Rosenberg, his friend, and another man took Augustine down. Rosenberg says Augustine swallowed rosary beads while on the ground and was gripping onto his sister during the takedown.
She had a bun in her hair, and he grabbed hold of her bun in her hair, and he grabbed hold of her pants and wouldn't let her go. So they tased him once, twice, 3 times. He still didn't let go. At that point, they had to cut the woman's hair to make him let go.
Rosenberg says Augustine was arrested while his sister sang what sounded like hymns.
They were possessed. That was a very, very, very disturbing scene. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. That was probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
And according to this criminal complaint, Augustin told his sister while they were on the flight that they were going to go to Haiti to flee from spiritual and religious attacks. Police also say that Augustin told his sister that Satan's disciples had followed them onto the plane. He is facing several charges tonight. But for now, reporting live from the Miami International Airport, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's fucking with that? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think this guy got mental issues. I think this guy took some hallucinatory drugs prior to getting on that plane, and he had a reflex action to it. And I'll explain that in a second. Now, you've seen this guy, Delange Augustus, or Augustin, or whatever his name is, right? Watch this. You seen what they said he did. He got on the thing and he shook violently like he was, because he had anxiety or something. He shook violently like he was having a seizure. Then he started stomping his feet violently and heavily and screaming. He said it was kind of like a chant, right? Now this guy was supposed to be heading to Haiti. So I don't know if he's of Haitian descent or whatever. He's talking about fighting demons and devils. Lady comes over there and asks him, is he okay? He kicks her in the chest, right? So the criminal complaint said then, when flight attendant he said he started screaming. It said about demons and devils. You have to kind of see it to believe it. The guy said in the criminal complaint, flight attendant number 2 approached to check on his welfare when he was shaking. Augustine turned, lifted his legs, and kicked the flight attendant in the chest. Can you imagine that shit? You're already on the plane like, damn, man. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Plane take off, pushing you back in your seat. Full ascent. You all right, sir? Boom! Kick. Then he jumped up and MollyWhopped somebody. I don't know if that was the same attendant. He jumped up and MollyWhopped somebody. Said he became violent out of nowhere. And if you looked at that picture, he was landing them blows. This is why I say he wasn't crazy. Ready yourself for this. This guy, I think, is a doctor. Look. Now up here is a picture of him from LinkedIn. It says LinkedIn Haiti. So he's a Haitian doctor. You know what I'm saying? Orthopedist at Bernard Mev's Hospital in Haiti, Port-au-Prince. So he's a doctor or orthopedist, and he did that shit. Come on, man. Come on, what the fuck are we doing out of here? What are we doing? I mean, he might have a mental issue. You can still have a mental issue and be a doctor, be a smart person. But man, I think he took something that had him acting like that on that plane. What y'all think? Because I mean, I don't see anybody. He kicked the seat, then he grabbed his sister and wouldn't let her hair go. They had to cut her hair and all this other stuff. And man, come on, man. Come on. What, man? She was praying, singing hymns after they cut. Man, look. People are crazy, man. I don't understand this. We just did the one where the Air Alaska guy had to beat a man down that was grabbing a woman's hair. What's up with hair and crazy people on the damn planes? Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I don't understand this. I don't care what his excuse was, to be honest with you. He belonged behind bars, especially if he's a doctor and he know better. I think he took something, honestly. Leave me a comment. Tell me what y'all think. It's bad enough we got to deal with the flights and wondering if our safety's in jeopardy just getting on a plane. And a lot of us have to rely on planes to do our jobs. Only to have people that are just getting on a plane doing crazy stuff. And then the thing is this, you know you getting on a plane. Why would you act a fool when you say, and all of a sudden I want to get off? You knew you was scared before you get on. Why get on the shit? Seriously, why get on it? Said he was swinging wildly, going to the door. Then he swallowed rosary beads. That's a long ass necklace. What the? Maybe he thought he was really possessed. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe he went and did a ritual or something and before, I don't know. I'm leaving this shit alone. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This guy's a doctor and he did this craziness. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. What you think? Leave me a comment on this.